around your energy, not physically, but on an emotional level. They are very raw, exposed, and it can feel a little intense as well. Like one minute they're their usual strong, confident self, the next minute they are hit by a wave of emotion that they can't even name themselves, or they're reacting to something small with a surprising amount of feeling. It's easy to wonder, did I do something wrong? Or even think it's a red flag. But what if it's not a problem at all? What if it's the ultimate sign of just how safe your energy makes them feel? This intense vulnerability is often a sign that the relationship is healthy. It's happening because the trust and the intimacy you share are stirring up old echoes from their past as well. So let's talk about why your presence makes this person you love feel safe enough to be their most vulnerable and what they really mean for your connection. Now, obviously, it's about the sanctuary of your energy. The biggest reason your partner gets so vulnerable with you is that your energy has created a sanctuary for them. It's a space of true emotional safety where they know they can be their authentic self without being judged, shamed, or rejected. For someone who has maybe never had that before, your presence feels both incredibly freeing and honestly also a little bit terrifying, to be honest. This is what I'm picking up on around your energy. Now, think about what that safety really means. It means they can share their wildest dreams, their deepest insecurities with yourself as well at the same time, looking at the vibration. It's simply that you'll meet them with empathy, not eye rolls. It's knowing that even when you disagree, you can both be honest about how you feel without fearing that it will be the end of the interaction. So your energy often, without a single word, tells them you can relax here. You don't have to perform. You are wanted. You are accepted exactly as you are. So when someone feels that safe, their whole nervous system can finally shift out of protection mode into connection mode. But here is the paradox: this profound energy, as well, is actually a situation, it's a profound safety. And it's exactly what makes them feel so vulnerable, basically. So many people spend their entire lives building up emotional walls to protect themselves as well. They've it's like they are wearing this armor for so long, and they have forgotten what it feels like to take off. With you, they finally feel safe enough to let it down, but that feeling of being seen without a shield can feel totally foreign, almost like being naked, almost like defensiveless. So it's almost a different kind of a vibration. Now, what would you like me to look into, Hardik? Let me know, please. Now, this raw emotion is a direct reflection of the trust they've placed in you, a trust so deep that it's allowing the most guarded parts of them to finally see the light. This is especially true if their past taught them that love was basically looking at things conditional or dangerous, like feeling truly seen and accepted by the fact that you can be so unfamiliar that it feels risky. So your consistency and your compassion are the steadiest ground that they have never had, and learning to trust that the ground will actually hold them is a vulnerable process all on its own. So this person's defenselessness isn't a flow, it's just a proof as well that your energy has become their safe harbor. So, my lovelies, I can answer questions and I can draw a card for you at the end of the update, the emotional update. I will have a daily emotional update, so make sure you're subscribing for to get this every day. And at the end of the update, in 5 minutes, actually, I'm going to also draw one card for each one of you if you stay here. It's not just about feeling safe in the present often. So the very safety that you provide is what allows the old wounds from their past to finally come to surface. There's a loving, secure relationship that can act like a spotlight, lighting up unresolved pain, from childhood, previous relationships. And let me be clear, this doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. In fact, it's the opposite, actually. So what I'm picking up here in terms of this energy, the intimacy that you share is so real that it's waking up the parts of their brain that were first hurt a long time ago. If someone has a history of trauma, whether it's from neglect, from betrayal, or something else, then their nervous system might be wired for hypervigilance, and they're constantly and unconsciously scanning for threats of rejection or abandonment as well. So, even in a loving relationship and interaction, a small disagreement or a moment of distance can trigger a huge emotional reaction. It might look like they are overreacting to what's happening now, but their response is often coming from a very painful memory that your love accidentally brought up. Now, this is also where attachment styles are playing a big role. So, if your partner has an anxious attachment style, your love might actually make them seek more reassurance, terrified that this amazing feeling of safety could vanish at any moment. On the flip side, if they have an avoidant attachment style, all the closeness and intimacy that you offer might feel too overwhelming for them, causing them to pull back, not because they don't want you, but to protect themselves from any kind of potential hurt. So, your love can also challenge a deep seated belief that they aren't worthy of it. And if someone has spent their life feeling like they're not good enough, your genuine affection can be deeply unsettling. It creates an internal conflict, a disconnect between their negative self image and the positive reality you're showing them. This inner battle can look like an emotional turmoil or even a self sabotage energy. They might push you away not because they don't want your love, but because they are struggling to believe they actually deserve it. Their vulnerability in this case is the raw, messy process of their past being healed by your present. And it takes incredible patience to see that their reactions aren't always about you, but about the ghosts your light is helping them finally face in their energy. So, beyond safety and past wounds, there's another layer to this, which is energetic compatibility. This isn't just about liking the same movies, it's a deep, like, resonance between two people on an emotional and even spiritual level as well at the same time. When your energies are truly in sync, your presence is acting as a mirror as well. So, reflecting your partner's inner world back to them, including the parts they've kept hidden, even from themselves as well. So, this mirror effect is a huge catalyst for growth, but it's also an intensely vulnerable experience. And real compatibility isn't just about getting along, it's about challenging each other to become better. So your energy highlights their strengths, sure, but it also shines a light on their fears and their insecurities and the places they still need to grow as well. Hello, everyone. Deep love asks us to confront our own stuff, whether it's a fear of not being good enough or a fear of loss. Being with you might be forcing them to face parts of themselves that they avoided for many years, and that kind of self-confrontation is natural exposure, basically. So this whole dynamic is usually built on vulnerability that goes both ways. Your openness, whether you realize it or not, gives them permission to open up too. So when you share how you're feeling, hello everyone, my love, you create a space where they feel safe to do the same. But this can create a delicate dance of uncertainty. So they might worry if they're sharing too much or if you're really matching their level of openness, which can lead to moments of insecurity. Now, what this all means is that you're on a growth journey, and growth is rarely comfortable. It requires shedding all skins, facing uncomfortable truths. The vulnerability they show around you is a sign that they feel connected even when you are not around. So this person has these feelings for you at every moment in time. Now, out of I did promise you on the live stream that at the end of the live stream, at the end of the my daily emotional update, I'm going to draw a card for you. Now, who has a question? Does anyone here has a question? Feel free to address it here on the live stream, and let's have a look and see what's going on. What is your question? I'm waiting. In the meantime, I'm gonna be shuffling the cards, and we'll see actually who does have. Here I have two men that are claiming to be the same man. Which man is the real one? What? What do you mean they are claiming to be the same man? What do you mean by that? Let's have a look. Jackie, I'll be with you in a second. I'm trying to understand. Let's have a look. Right. Wow. Look at this. This is the tower energy. Oh my goodness. Kimberly. Kimberly, you know what I'm feeling here right now? So I'm sensing that none of these men, whoever is claiming whatsoever, is someone that you will shape and form a very long-term relationship with. I don't feel this person is like, I'm sensing they're helping you. They're the end of us. There is an end of a cycle basically here, right? So I'm feeling that this man's presence in your life is just because they will be helping you to get to a point where there's going to be a clear end of the cycle energy. um Very well known personality, and they're all trying to be him like this too after 4 years. After 4 years, I haven't known. I understand. I understand. But what I'm sensing again is this is the tower energy here, is that there's going to be a complete different cut. It's time for you, my love, to have clarity in your life. You understand? No matter what. Like, I feel that all this uncertainty and all this second guessing and everything you're experiencing is going to be done and dusted for you. So I don't feel I feel there's someone new that you're gonna meet up, by the way. So yeah. My lovelies, if you would like a free personal voice message 5 minutes reading, which I give to everyone that is new to my channel, you can go on my link in bio and you can complete the form there. So let's have a look at Jacqueline's energy, because let's see, Jacqueline, is the guy I'm dating my person? Is the guy I'm dating my person? Jacqueline, my love. Whew. Well, what I'm sensing is that the guy you are dating does have a certain energy around your vibration. I'm sensing that there is a shift there. I do feel that he is in a position where, like, you have met in a past life before. That's why he feels so familiar for you. So I'm sensing, I'm having a good feeling around this, my lovely. So definitely it's an emotional thing as well. I feel like it's a very strong pull that you feel from this person's energy. Okay, Jacqueline. So you feel a very powerful energy around you, and I'm sensing that he is thinking about you. He's thinking a lot about your energy as well. Like, he's having, it's almost like there's this tremendous attraction between both of you. Yes, he is your person, but you are twin flames. This is what I see. So the energy, you have the potential to trigger each other big time, big time. Who wants me to draw a card for them? Who is next? So yeah, there's a strong potential for triggering each other's energies, my love, and yeah, I do feel they are right for you, though. You know, I have a good feeling around this person particularly, so I don't feel you will have any particular issues. By the way, who wants to be next? Okay. Well, I don't feel you're gonna completely lose this person. However, I do feel that as much resistance, Kimberly, as you have towards this person's energy, this person is not for you. I just feel that there's someone else there waiting for you that you're going to connect with. And I mean, I know this person makes you have these wonderful feelings, but in the same amount of these wonderful feelings, you are also having a lot of suffering by your side, by your energy. And that's something that I'm trying to make you understand that, you need to be careful about because you have to protect your feelings, my lovely. So that's the case. Hello, Mikey, Chief. Hey, hi everyone. So it's very important to protect your feelings, to protect your energy. Sometimes we don't know what is best for us. Sometimes we just think. Have you ever looked back at certain things in your life and you realized, all of us here on this live stream, you realized that, oh, actually, that bad thing that happened to me a long time ago was the best thing that could happen, because here I am now in this point in my life where it's the best thing that could have happened. But in that moment, back in the days, you thought is the worst thing. So this is the thing, you see. I mean, it's all about you making your own decisions, but I feel sometimes the universe knows better than us. So if something is not for you, it's almost like you have to make that decision of how do you want to deal with this later on. And I'll tell you something very important. What's not meant for you will disappoint you until you understand. Have you ever heard that? Okay, my lovelies, I have to run now. Thank you so much for being here. It's more than a pleasure. And I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll answer more questions tomorrow and I'll give you another emotional energy update. So make sure you're subscribing here. Thank you. You're